Roulettesystem Fibonacci live in Action. Im Casino live. Heute ist Freitag, der 9. Januar 2008 um 16 Uhr. Ich spiele heute nochmal nach dem obigen System, welches Sie auch in unserer Software kostenlos downloaden können. Ich erkläre nachher nochmals trotzdem die Systematik. Es wird wieder alles sehr leicht Film aufgezeichnet und die können alles im obigen Video nachvollziehen. So, nun habe ich mich in das Casino eingeloggt und die Software braucht natürlich ein paar Vorkoops unterwandert die Kugel und SED Nummer 21. Nun warte ich den nächsten Kuba, und SED Nummer 30. Weiterhin muss ich warten, und der nächste Grundfeld die Nummer 16. Die Software sagt noch einen Satz abwarten und SED Nummer 32. Nunmehr sei die Software ich soll setzen und zwar auf die kleine Serie. Ich setze auf die kleine Serie unter Manfred die Kugel, und es fällt die Nummer 10. B hervorragend, ich habe gewonnen. Nun sagt die Software ein Wartecode einsetzen und ich warte und SED Nummer 1. Einen weiteren Wartecode einsetzen und nunmehr tritt der Mann die Kugel und SED Nummer 35 wieder soll ich einen Code abwarten unter Manfred die Kugel und SED Nummer 2. Er zeigt die Software wieder einen Code abwarten der Mann tritt die Kugel und SED Nummer 13. Jetzt hat die Software ich soll auf die große Serie setzen und ich setze diese Stücke. Nun tritt der Mann die Kugel und SED Nummer 15. Wunderbar, ich habe schon wieder gewonnen. Nun höre ich auf aus dem einfachen Grund, ich habe in 10 Minuten etwa $400 verdient und möchte keine nicht weiterspielen. Zweimal musste in diesen 10 Minuten gesetzt werden und in beiden Koops habe ich gewonnen. Ein ganz hervorragendes Ergebnis. Jedoch mal die Erläuterung zu diesem System.
Fibonacci Roulette System by SelMcKenzie. Leonardo Pisson, better known as Fibonacci, was born in Pisa, now part of Italy, in 1170 AD. Fibonacci was a member of the Bonacci family and traveled all around the Mediterranean as a boy with his father who held a diplomatic post. His keen interest in mathematics and his exposure to other cultures allowed Fibonacci to excel in solving a wide variety of mathematical problems. Fibonacci is probably best known for discovering the Fibonacci sequence, a sequence of numbers that readily exists in nature. Although technically not a mathematical system per se, the sequence is often used in a losing or negative progression. The Fibonacci series is as follows: 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, 233, 377. The next number in the series is simply the sum of the previous two numbers. The starting number is 1. The second number calculated from 0 plus 1, no number in front of the first one, and is 1 again. The next number is 1 plus 1 or 2, then 1 plus 2 4 3, then 2 plus 3 equals 5 and 5 plus 3 equals 8, etc. The system works similarly to the Labauchero cancellation system, only the player starts out with an empty line. If the first bet is 1, then the sequence is over and the player has won. No numbers need to be written down. If the first bet is lost, then a line is started and a 1 is written down. The next number in the sequence represents the following wager size. If this bet is lost, then it is added to the end of the line. As each bet is lost, it is added to the end of the series. If a bet is won, the last number in the series is crossed out. An example here will help clarify things. 1. Bet 1 unit and lose 1 minus 1 units. 2. Bet 1 unit and lose 1 to 1 minus 2 units. 3. Bet 2 units and lose 1 to 1 minus 2 minus 4 units. 4. Bet 3 units and win 1 hyphen XX minus 1 units. 5. Bet 1 unit and lose 1 to 1 minus 2 units. 6. Bet 2 units and lose 1 to 1 minus 2 minus 4 units. 7. Bet 3 units and lose 1-1-2-3 minus 7 units. 8. Bet 5 units and win 1 to 1-XX minus 2 units. 9. Bet 2 units and lose 1 to 1 minus 2 minus 4 units. 10. Bet 3 units and win 1-XX minus 1 units. 11. Bet 1 unit and lose 1 to 1 minus 2 units. 12. Bet 2 units and win XX plus 0 units. 13. Bet 1 unit and win stop plus 1 unit. Series has been WN-. Our player starts with a 1 unit loss, so a 1 is recorded to start the line. Another 1 is added after the second wager of 1 unit loses. The third stake requires a 2 unit wager and loses, so a 2 is added. The fourth bet of 3 units finally wins and the 1 to 2 can be cancelled from the line. Because each wager adds up to the previous 2 bets, the last 2 numbers on the line can be crossed out when a bet wins. The next 3 bets lose, escalating our 8th stake up to 5 units. Our player experiences a win at this level, allowing him to cancel out the 2 to 3 at the end of the line. The 9th bet of 2 units loses, so the line grows to 1 to 1 minus 2. A win, loss and win on the 10th, 11th and 12th wagers finally wipe out the betting line. The player needs and gets a win at this point to go up a net profit of 1 unit and win the sequence. With only 5 wins and 8 losses, this particular sequence of wins and losses is tough, but our player is able to pull it out. On the 8th wager, the stake reaches a high of 5 units. If that bet had lost, a player would be 12 units in the hole. At a $5 unit size, that equates to a $60 deficit. The next wager from here would be 8 units and another loss would put him back 20 units total. If you elect to use the Fibonacci, I would highly recommend that you limit your top bet to 5 units. If you lose your wager at this level, then abandon the series. Things get ugly too quickly from here. Stop and regroup. Let's take the Fibonacci up to 12 straight losses to see how quickly the wagers can mount. 1. Bet 1 unit and lose 1 minus 1 units. 2. Bet 1 unit and lose 1 to 1 minus 2 units. 3. Bet 2 units and lose 1 to 1 minus 2 minus 4 units. 4. Bet 3 units and lose 1-1-2-3 minus 7 units. 5. Bet 5 units and lose 1-1-2-3 minus 5 minus 12 units. 6. Bet 8 units and lose 1-1-2-3 minus 5 minus 8 minus 20 units. 7. Bet 13 units and lose 1-1-2-3 minus 5 minus 8 minus 13 minus 33 units. 8. Bet 21 units and lose 1-1-2-3 minus 5 minus 8 minus 13 minus 21 minus 54 units. 9. Bet 34 units and lose 1-1-2-3 minus 5 minus 8 minus 13 minus 21 minus 34 minus 88 units. 10. Bet 55 units and lose 1-1-2-3 minus 5 minus 8 minus 13 minus 21 minus 34 minus 55 minus 143 units. 11. Bet 8 and 9 units and lose 1-1-2-3 minus 5 minus 8 minus 13 minus 20